Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Shirt Show, the channel that keeps you up to date with the latest and greatest football shirts. And I'm here today with another reacting to leaked/concept kits for the 2021-22 season. Of course, I've done one of these videos about a month or two ago now, and you guys absolutely loved it, so I'm here to do it again. And if you don't know what I'm on about, well, basically, I go over some of, like I said, the newest leaked/concept kits and pictures of football shirts that are apparently going to be released next season for different clubs across the world. But starting off, we do have Manchester City, who of course played last night, beating PSG 3-1, 4-1 on aggregate. And this is their reported home shirt for next season. Now, one thing I can say for sure, it's 100 times better than their home shirt for this season. I mean, I don't know what Puma were thinking, but it looks like a smashed window. But this one already looks really, really nice. It's styling the classic Etihad Airways and Puma logo in white and the usual round Man City logo. And if you look right to the top middle of your screen, you can see it's a sort of V-neck collar. But the main talking point of this shirt is the actual pattern. As you can see in the background, I'm not really sure what it's meant to be, but it's sort of like a square made out of sticks with a V in the middle, and then underneath that one, it's got one with an upside down V, and it carries on like that. It's very strange, but out of 10, I'm going to have to go with a 7. We haven't seen a full picture yet, but so far it's looking okay. But next up, we move over to the Merseyside, of course, Liverpool Football Club. This is a concept kit for next season, and it's absolutely disgusting in my opinion. It's a colour or a couple of colours really they haven't really gone for over the past couple of years, of course, those being white and black, and then there are a couple of splashes of blue around the collar, around the sleeves, around the Nike logo, some of it in the Liverpool logo as well, but it just doesn't work. I don't know what the black bit is, or what it's meant to be in the middle. It looks like they're going to need a bib because they've dropped some sauce from their burger onto their shirt or something like that, and the stain's not coming out. But it just is some monstrosity. Honestly, does not work for me. Out of 10, I'm going for a 3, maybe. And of course, play along at home, guys, and make sure to comment your thoughts on all of these shirts down below. But moving on, we do have some more Liverpool kits. These are apparently some more sort of real or more reported about Liverpool shirts for next season. Of course, we've got the home one on the far right, and I think it looks okay. They've gone with pink and red, and then of course a splash of white for their kind of colour scheme. Then in the middle at the bottom, they've gone with the away kit or third kit. We're not sure what order, but of course the red one's going to be the home shirt. But one of the two other kits is down in the middle at the bottom, and that is a yellow shirt with a sort of stripy red pattern. Not brilliant. I mean, all of these have gone with stripes, haven't they? But this one's got stripes going down, and it's just not working for me. As you can see, all of them are going with this sort of older Liverpool badge, not the new updated one. But focusing on this yellow shirt again, as you can see, it's also got a red collar and some reds and white sleeves. And moving up into the far left, again, not sure whether this is away or third kit, but this time it is white. And honestly, I know this is not a popular opinion at all, but it's my favourite out of the 3 shirts. All 3 of them together, I'm not a huge fan of, but yeah, if I had to choose one, that would be my favourite. The white and red kind of really well go together, and of course the patches, Expedia, Standard Chartered, and of course the Premier League patch, I think that really does suit well on it. And out of 10 for these 3 overall, I'm going to go with a 6. But moving on to the blue side of London, of course, Chelsea Football Club. This picture was leaked about a month or 2 ago, pretty much a week after or so after I uploaded my first episode of reacting to these sorts of kits, and it's terrible. It is horrible. I mean, I'd say 100% of Chelsea fans, or maybe 99.999% of Chelsea fans, because there probably is some weird person who does like this kit out there, absolutely hate this, and I'm going to have to agree with them there, even though I am an Arsenal fan. What is this? It starts off stripy, And then it kind of goes with a checkered pattern. It's got yellow on blue, which does not work. The 3 in the middle is in white, so it's completely been muddled around with what it's hurting my eyes. Look at it. So out of 10, 0. Honestly, first 0 of the video. Let's move on because it's giving me a headache. Next up, we're moving over to Chelsea's neighbours, this time Fulham Football Club. I think this shirt is okay-ish. If you remove those black stripes, it's going to be extremely plain. I mean, I know a Fulham kit is always just going to be that kind of plain white background colour, but without the stripes there, it's just going to be so plain. So I think they've added them on to just add a bit more to the shirt. But definitely not my favourite so far. The collar, I do quite like that sort of design. We've seen it before, and it looks like we're going to see it again. And of course, the sponsor, Bet Victor, that also is quite nice, just in the bold black lettering that stands out well, along with the Adidas logo and the Fulham badge. Out of 10, though, 5. Nothing too special, but nothing too bad about it. But next up, we've got the trio of Manchester United kits. Of course, starting on the left, we've got home, middle away, and left, third. They're different, I'd say that. Of course, the middle one, the away one, is based off of one of their most famous shirts from the 90s, and one of the biggest updates or features on the shirt, of course. You can see it's sponsored by TeamViewer, moving away from Chevrolet. But I quite like them. The middle shirt is my favourite. The red one just looks so plain, and the blue one, the darker blue, on the right, I don't know. I think, again, yellow on blue just doesn't work. The way they've put the Adidas logo in 2 colours is just not for me. So, out of 10, I'll go with a 7, maybe. Nothing extremely bad, especially, nothing close to something like the Chelsea kit. But then again, I think the third kit does let it down a little bit. But sticking in England, again, we are now going to be taking a look at Leicester's apparent away shirts for next season. And I am really liking this. Maybe not shirt of the video, but it's definitely up there. The blue on black just it just fits together so well. Lots of people are also calling this a kind of turquoisey green sort of colour, but I'm just sticking with a very light blue. And you can see in the background a very faint checkered pattern as well, which I'm not a fan of, but it does work, and it still is quite nice. And out of 10, I'm going with an 8. I really do like this shirt. So yeah, I'll give it a shirt of the video so far. We've got 2 left, and I don't think this will be beating either of them, but one of those 2 is one from Spain, Real Madrid's home shirt for next season. It's different. It's unique. I'll give it that. I'm not a fan of it personally. I don't like the kind of matchup of blue, white, and orange. Of course, that is the main sort of color scheme on the shirt. But I just can't see it working out. I'm just not a fan of it at all. But yeah, I don't too much to say about this shirt. It's funky, it's unique, but then again, not too many people like it, and I'm one of those people who aren't a fan. Let's go with a 6. But finally, we do have Tottenham's apparent shirt for next season. Of course, we did take a look at this last episode, but as you can see on screen now, some new pictures have been released, and I think it looks okay. The collar is something I'm not a fan of, but you can see they've got the older sort of Spurs logo on the neck. That's quite nice, adding a touch to the past. But of course, the newer Spurs logo with the AIA sponsor and everything, touch to the future as well, their current. I think it looks okay. Again, just like the Man City one we saw earlier, right at the beginning of this video. You can't see too much of it because it's a very close-up image, but out of 10, from what I can see on the screen, just like you, I'll go with a 7. It's very plain, but you can't really mess up a Spurs kit, can you? It's just going to be white. But there we go. That about wraps it up for today's video. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.